Welcome to the One Place East Talking Newsletter for October 2025, edition number 29. So at the top of the front page, there is an image of a wooden deck, and on the right hand side of that wooden deck, there are two orange pumpkins, both with smiley faces on them. And on the left hand side, overlaid on that image, is a white One Place East logo, orange text which reads newsletter in bold, and then black text which reads October 2025. Underneath, as normal, there are three images from left to right. The first image is of Nathan in the office sorting out the suitcase for outreach. He's looking at the camera and he's got a really big smile on his face. The middle image is of Isaac Harvey MBE, and he is at camp. It was from the camping trip, and he's sitting in a wheelchair, and on top of his head he's got a little hat umbrella, which is really cute. And again, he is smiling, looking directly at the camera. And then on the right hand side is an image of one of the gaming participants, and he's sitting in the office, it appears, looking at the camera, and he's doing a thumbs up and again has a smile on his face. Underneath those three images, there is black text which reads, "The guides you never knew you needed and the stories that inspired them." And then in smaller text underneath, "Isaac Harvey MBE has launched a series of guides you never knew you needed, and One Place East will be holding an exclusive evening event that will feature Isaac sharing the inspiring stories behind the guides following an interactive Q&A session. Isaac is a passionate disability advocate, storyteller and change maker, dedicated to breaking barriers and promoting inclusion. Born with limp pelvic hypoplasia, hopefully I've pronounced that correctly, Isaac has turned challenges into opportunities, using his voice and creativity to inspire others and champion equality. Isaac is deeply involved with One Place East, where he collaborates on projects to amplify disabled voices and create accessible opportunities for all. His advocacy extends beyond local initiatives, and he works tirelessly to challenge stereotypes, influence policy, and empower communities. Being an honorary Freeman of Redbridge and being awarded an MBE for services to people with disabilities, Isaac uses social media and public speaking to share lived experiences and practical guidance. Isaac's work is not just about advocacy, it's about creating a world where disability matters and inclusion is the norm. And then underneath that, it has in bold text, "Please see flyer overleaf." But before we move overleaf, on the right hand side as normal, there is a text box which this month is orange, and it has inside text with the contents of this newsletter, which says inside, "The Guides You Never Knew You Needed launch, page 2, Christmas Market 2025, page 3, Become a Cancer Wellbeing Champion, pages 4 and 5, Disability Festival Planning 2026, page 9, and LBR Drop-In and Advice Sessions, pages 10 and 11, and then it has "and more." And that is the end of page 1. Page 2, as mentioned on page 1, is a continuation, but this is a flyer. The main colours of the flyer are a really dark navy blue, a light teal, and a yellow. On the top of the flyer, there is a white One Place East logo, and underneath it reads, "Presents the Guides You Never Knew You Needed launch event by disability advocate and honorary Freeman of Redbridge, Isaac Harvey MBE." On the right hand side of that text, there is a picture of Isaac, but it's not an actual photograph. It's more like it looks like a watercolour painting, but it's not. I think it's done digitally, but it's a really, really lovely photo. Underneath that, it has featuring new releases, in quotes, "The stories you didn't know you had," close quote, "Fame doesn't always equal fortune," and "The image you can't see." So they're the titles of the 3 guides that he's created, and underneath there are 3 books which have each of those titles on them, which again I think he created digitally. In a yellow text box with black text, it has Friday the 28th of November 2025 from 6:30pm to 9:30pm at the Kenneth Moore Theatre 4am bar in Oakfield Road, Ilford, Essex, IG1 1BT. And then underneath in a dark navy box with white text, Don't miss this inspiring evening. Join us for the launch of the guides you never knew you needed, presented by Isaac Harvey MBE. Discover powerful new releases that challenge perceptions and celebrate inclusion. Isaac will also share the stories behind these guides, giving you a unique insight into their creation. Plus, take part in an engaging Q&A session where you can ask questions and join the conversation. It's more than a launch, it's a chance to connect, learn, and be part of a movement where disability truly matters. And then underneath it says to book, please scan the QR code or visit tinyurl.com/IH launch. And that is the end of page 2. Page 3 is split into 2 sections. So the top 2/3 of the page are a flyer for our Create to Market upcoming Christmas market, which weirdly is in November, which I did question. But it's so that people can buy stuff before Christmas, in time for Christmas. So the top left is the Create to Market logo, which is a shop. It looks like the shape of a shop, and it's got a little shutter above it, like a little umbrella-y shutter. And then inside reads Create to Market, Creative Enterprise. Usually the colours of the logo are teal and purple, but because it's a Christmas market, they've been changed to green, red and white, which are obviously main Christmas colours. And then on the right-hand side of that has Christmas Market in italic writing. And then on the right-hand side of the flyer, there is a Christmas tree with a variety of baubles and lights hanging on it. And then it reads, for the past couple of months, our Create to Market participants, talented disabled people from across our community, have been busy crafting, designing and perfecting a stunning range of handmade products. Come along, explore the stalls and treat yourself or a loved one to something special while supporting local disabled creatives. And then it says scan the QR code or visit tinyurl.com/C2M Christmas, which will take you to the Facebook event page. Alternatively, contact the One Place East office on 0208 925 2435 or email info@oneplaceeast.org. On the right-hand side of that, on top of the Christmas tree, there is a snow globe, which is wearing a Christmas hat. And inside that snow globe, it has find us at Cranbrook Walk of the Ilford Exchange on Saturday, the 22nd of November 2025 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then underneath, there are 2 gift tags with like bows on them. And one of them reads a project of, and then has the One Place East logo. And then the other one reads supported by, and then has the Exchange logo, which is literally the text in black, Exchange Ilford. And yeah, if you are available on Saturday the 22nd, please do pop down. I always go to it. It's a really lovely little market. We have some really great stuff that is sold, and all of the people, well, most of the people that make the products will be there on the day. So yeah, if you're in the area, please do pop down. And then the bottom half of the page, or the bottom third of the page, is a flyer for our upcoming Talent Network projects, which is funded by CABWE. And the 2 upcoming workshops are a Still Method Anxiety Masterclass, which is on Wednesday the 22nd of October from 10 till 1 at the office. And we have a Still Method Public Speaking Masterclass on Wednesday the 12th of November from 10 till 1, also at the office. You can view the full details of the above workshops by scanning the QR code or visiting oneplaceeast.org/what-we-do/the-talent-network. Probably should have changed that link, that's a bit long. Or you can book by phone by calling the One Place East office or Andy Murphy on his mobile at 07472 813 966, or you can email him direct at andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. And that is the end of page 3. Page 4 is a flyer for our cancer awareness project. So at the top of the page, there is a dark purple text box, which is the colour of the purple in our logo, with a white One Place East logo, and then white bold text beside, which reads, help us fight cancer, become an OPE cancer and wellbeing champion. And then underneath with a white background and black text, we are looking to recruit a new team of volunteer cancer and wellbeing champions, disabled people who want to make a difference in their community. The role involves having simple chats with people raising awareness of cancer and local services, provide peer support helping people speak up and access needed services, listen to people to help them overcome barriers, share positive messages to break down myths about cancer, show care and understanding, and learn something new from every conversation. There is a picture on the left-hand side, which is sort of transparent-y typed, a blue photo with loads of people against a wall with varying disabilities, it looks like, men and women, different ages. So I think the image is supposed to depict that anyone can be, it doesn't matter what background you have, what disability you have. We're literally looking to recruit people that just want to make a difference in their community. And then in a purple text box with white text, it says, be part of a friendly, supportive, lived experience group of people growing together with the help and guidance of the One Places team. And then again on a white background with black text, why join us? You get free training to give you the knowledge and skills to raise cancer awareness, which are Mondays between the 3rd of November and the 15th of December. You have a chance to gain 2 public health in brackets RSPH level 2 qualifications. You can help disabled people get improved health outcomes and overcome barriers to services. You can gain experience in event planning, making presentations and health promotion, all valuable skills for life and work, and get references from One Places when looking for work. And you can explore how to look after your own health and reduce the risk of cancer. And then it says, how do I apply? To have a chat about the opportunity and find out more, call Ian on 07941 044 991, or you can complete a simple registration form, scan the QR code, or visit tiny URL link. For support to complete the form, please contact the office on 0208 925 2435. And then on the right hand side, there is a Scan Me QR code. If you would like to apply, you can visit www.oneplaces.org/cancer awareness. And that is the end of page 4, but we're going to continue on to page 5 because it is connected. So as part of the Cancer and Wellbeing Champion project, we are actually holding a tea and cake information session for anyone who maybe would be considering it but just wants to find out a bit more about what the role entails. And that is being held on Monday the 3rd of November from 2 till 4 p.m. at the One Place East office. And this flyer has, half of the page is literally a picture of a cup of tea, which has no milk in it, by the way, and 2 slices of cake, just to show, obviously, we're offering free tea and cake. So why not come? And then underneath it reads, curious about becoming an OPE Cancer and Wellbeing Champion? Come along to our friendly information session and discover how you can make a real difference in your community. Learn about the role and the free training we offer, ask questions and meet the team, and enjoy a tea, cake and a welcoming atmosphere. And again, if you want to know more, you just visit www.oneplaces.org/cancer awareness. If you would like to book to attend the tea and cake information session, please visit www.oneplaces.org/CA tea and cake. And then on the flyer, there is a QR code that can be scanned to take you to that link also. But if you need any help with booking onto either the Becoming a Cancer and Wellbeing Champion course or attending the tea and cake, then do call the office or contact me. I'll give you my contact number at the end of the newsletter. And that is the end of page 5. Right, pages 6 and 7 are, as always, our upcoming events at One Place East. So on page 6, the first event is our One Place East Reminiscence Group, which is a recurring event every Monday from 2 to 4 at the One Place East office. And that is if you're looking for a welcoming space to share cherished memories and connect with others who appreciate the past. Our weekly reminiscence group is the perfect place to relive treasured moments, swap stories, and build friendships through shared experiences. If you would like more information, please contact the One Place East office. As always, because the One Place East office details are mentioned a lot, I'm just going to read them once at the end of this section. The Reminiscence group they're a great little group, and they do actually go on quite a lot of outings to different places in the borough and beyond. So if you are free on a Monday from 2 to 4 p.m, I would recommend joining them. The second event is our One Place East pop-up, which happens every Tuesday from 11 till 1 at Redbridge Central Library. If you want to know more about the services we offer, pop into Redbridge Central Library anytime between 11 to 1 on a Tuesday to speak to a friendly member of our team. For more information, please contact the One Place East office. The next workshop is our Create to Market design workshop. So they happen every Thursday from 10:30 until 3:30 at the One Place East office. And they are to design and create various items that we put up for sale on our online shop when it has launched, which should be soon. So stay tuned for that, or at our pop-up markets throughout the year. So as mentioned already on page 3, we have our Christmas market happening near the end of November, but we do have a couple that run through the year. So if you are a creative, or if you would like to become a creative, please do join us at the office every Thursday. If you would like more information or to speak to Safe and let him know that you're coming, you can contact the One Place East office number, or you can email Safe at safer.valley@oneplaceeast.org. Next is our Proper Blokes Club Team Redbridge Walk and Talk, which happens every Thursday meeting outside Ilford Station, and it used to be at 7 p.m, but they've since changed the time and it is now at 12 p.m, so midday, and that is every Thursday. So join the Proper Blokes Club peer-to-peer weekly walk and talk group, meet at Ilford Station at 12 p.m. every Thursday and start talking about what really matters. For more information, or if you want to see if there's any walks that take place in your area, because Scott, who runs the Proper Blokes Club, who's lovely, he has pretty much expanded to the majority of London boroughs. So you can contact Scott directly at 07397 501 110, or you can email him at theproperblokesclub@gmail.com. And the last event on page 6 is our social gaming group for adults. And in October and November, they are taking place every single Wednesday. So there's usually a couple Wednesdays that they don't happen, but they're on every Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the One Place East office. And they're open for anybody with any type of disability, visual impairments, hearing impairment, mental health, does not matter. Please do join if you want a safe space and a fun social group to join. And it is growing and gone from strength to strength. So if you're into computers, if you're into board games, I think they play chess, they play card games. If you're free on a Wednesday from 5 to 7, I would recommend joining. So that's the end of page 6, but we'll continue on to page 7. The next is our Tech Assistance Project Digital Drop-In, which is on Tuesday the 21st of October from 3 until 6:30 p.m. at the One Place East office. So if you need any digital support, whether that's help with smartphones, tablets, apps, online services, whether that's sending an email, creating an email account, creating an online account for something, any of your digital needs, you can come along, get some skills and build some confidence using technology with the help from Awace and Co. If you would like to book to attend or for more info, please contact Awace at 07377 170210, or you can email Awace directly at awace.niaz@oneplaceeast.org. Awace does also offer one-to-one support, so if you're not available on that actual day but would still like some help with anything digital, please do still contact him and he will arrange to meet with you one-to-one. Next is our One Place East site support group. So the next meeting is on Tuesday the 4th of November from 11 till 1 p.m. at the Gloucester Room of Redbridge Library. One Place East run a monthly site support group for visually impaired people, and these meetings give people the chance to socialise and strengthen the bonds of our community. There is usually a guest speaker that is still to be confirmed, but will be released on social media, hopefully sometime soon. To book or for more information, again, contact Awais at 07377 170 210, or you can email him at awais.niaz@oneplaces.org. Next is our One Place Voice for adults with a learning disability. So our next meeting is on Tuesday the 11th of November from 6 till 8 p.m. at the One Place East office. So these meetings are open to anybody with a learning disability who lives in the London Borough of Redbridge. And it is a monthly service user get together, and the meetings give people a voice and a chance to speak up about things that are important to them. So for more information or to book to attend, please contact Carol at 07814 205 741, or you can email Carol at carol.gardner, that's GARDNER, at oneplaceeast.org. Next is our Calming the Mind and Body monthly workshop, which Sue leads, and that is on Saturday the 15th of November from 3 till 5 p.m, and that is held online via Zoom. So Calming the Mind and Body is suitable for anyone suffering from overwhelm, anxiety, depression, PTSD, chronic health conditions, or if you are just wanting to relax and unwind. To book, you can visit tinyurl.com/OPECMB 2025, or you can contact Sue at the One Place East office number or email runup@oneplaceeast.org. And then the last event on page 7 is the dates for our upcoming One Place East for Change meetings. So for campaign meetings, we have Tuesday the 14th of October and Tuesday the 11th of November. They are both from 4 till 6 p.m. at the One Place East office. And for our information sharing meetings, we have Tuesday the 28th of October and Tuesday the 25th of November. And they are from 2 till 4 p.m. at the York Room of Redbridge Central Library. So for more information about what One Place East for Change is, or to book to attend, please contact Erica at 0208 925 2435, or you can email Erica at erica.miles, that's MILES, at oneplaceeast.org. So that's the end of page 6 and 7 and our recurring events. So if you would like any more information about any of them and you want support with booking or anything like that, you can contact the One Place East office at 0208 925 2435, or our generic email is info@oneplaceeast.org. So page 8, so that's split into two parts. The top part, on the left hand side, there's a lovely photo of Erica. In the photo, she looks like she's standing in front of a grey locker. She's got grey swimming goggles on her eyes and a grey swimming cap on her head. It's a really lovely photo. And she's not smiling in the photo, but she's got a very determined look on her face. And the article beside will explain why. So Erica did it 2,704 lengths for a more inclusive outdoors. OPE's very own Erica Miles has completed her epic swim, 42 miles or 2,704 lengths, to raise money for One Place East's inclusive camping trips. And yes, she did it all with a fractured ankle. From July to October, Erica pushed through pain, busy schedules and life's curveballs to finish what she started. We always knew she could do it, and she proved us right. Her challenge wasn't just about swimming, it was about making the outdoors more accessible for disabled people. Funds raised will help us buy equipment and make future camping trips even more inclusive and joyful. We couldn't be prouder of her. Thank you to every single person who has supported so far. If you haven't already, there is still time to support. You can scan the QR code or visit www.tinyurl.com/EMOPE swim. And then on the right hand side of the article, there is a QR code that can be scanned to take you directly to that link. So well done, Erica. she's so amazing and she's so determined, and she's had a lot going on in her life. And as the article mentioned, she fractured her ankle, but she still managed to do 42 miles of swimming in 3 months, which I think is outstanding. The next article is Together for Mental Health, One Place East marks World Mental Health Day 2025. This October, One Place East proudly joined the global movement to recognise World Mental Health Day with a week of activities designed to inspire, connect and support our community. On Tuesday the 7th of October, we held the Mental Health Exchange, a lively event that brought together local organisations, professionals and community members. Guests explored a marketplace of services, enjoyed creative art activities and took part in sessions on looking after mental health, understanding stress and trauma, and even a laughter workshop. The day also featured lived experience stories and practical insights into local support. On Thursday the 9th of October, we hosted a warm and welcoming tea and talk at our office, creating space for open conversations over tea and cake. We also ran a calming meditation workshop and a creative writing session, giving participants the chance to pause, reflect, and express themselves in positive ways. Mental health awareness is vital because it helps break stigma, encourages early support, and reminds us that well-being is a shared responsibility. By creating safe spaces for conversation and offering practical tools, we can empower individuals and strengthen our community. Thank you to everyone who joined us, contributed and helped make this week so special. Together, we are breaking stigma, building understanding and promoting mental health for all. So on the left-hand side of that article, there are 3 images. The top 2 images are of the event that was held, the Mental Health Exchange event at the library. So one of the images shows a group of 3 different tables. There's probably about 20 people in the images in total. So I think there was like a presentation being given at that point because they're looking in the same direction. The second image is of Sue Grant from Age UK. Age UK were one of the marketplace stall holders. So she's standing in front of a table with an Age UK logo on it, with loads of literature on the table, which is leaflets about their services. And she's standing behind the table looking at the camera with a really big smile on her face. And underneath that, there is an image of our tea and talk, which was held in the smaller meeting room of our office. There's a really spotty tablecloth with loads of different colours and loads of cakes and cups of coffee and tea on the table. And there's probably, I'd say, about 10 people sitting around the table. A few of them are looking at the camera. 2 have their thumbs up, like they're having a really good time. And the others look like they're engaging in conversation. So thank you to everyone who was a part of our World Mental Health Day celebrations. Hopefully we can do even more next year. And that is the end of page 8. Page 9 is a flyer. So top of the page, there is our Disability Festival in the Park logo, which is the word disability in big word art font with loads of different colours for each letter, ranging from yellow, purple, blue, pink, green and orange. And then underneath that, it has Festival in the Park in purple. On the right-hand side of the logo, it has what did you love and what could we do better? We want to hear from you. Underneath that, there are 3 images from left to right. The left image is of a guy who is putting his arm up and like high-fiving someone. You can't actually see the second person, but I know from the image that person's on stage because I've seen the full image, but this is a crop version. And the guy who is high-fiving has a really big smile on his face. The second image is of a man standing in front of an ice cream van, and he's got his fists bumped in the air like he's celebrating, and he's wearing sunglasses because it was quite a sunny day at the festival this year. And he looks super, super happy. And then the right image is of a man and a woman, and they're holding hands. They look like they're dancing around in a circle. Again, both super happy. And behind them, you can see the rest of the festival. So there's a variety of people and tents and tables and chairs, etc. So underneath them images, black text which reads, whether you danced, volunteered, performed or shared the joy at this year's Disability Festival in the Park, your voice matters. Join us for a creative and collaborative session where we'll reflect on what worked, what could be better, and dream up ideas for 2026. This is your chance to help shape a festival that's inclusive, joyful, and truly community-led. Come and share your thoughts, stories, and visions. So that is taking place on Tuesday the 18th of November 2025 from 1 till 3 p.m, and that will be held at the Churchill Room of Wanstead Library, 3 Spratt Hall Road, Wanstead, London, E11 2RQ. We will be providing lunch, so we have like a buffet that will be coming along. So we do need people to book for catering purposes. And booking is required by visiting www.oneplaces.org/DA Festival Planning 2026. Or you can contact the One Place East office on 0208 925 2435. Or you can contact me on my mobile at 07944 119 899. Or you can email dafestivalredbridge@gmail.com. And on the right hand side of that booking information, there is a QR code that can be scanned. And then underneath that information, there are the logos of the organisations who are planning partners and part of the steering group. So that is Vision Redbridge Culture and Leisure, Health Watch Redbridge, One Place East, London Borough of Redbridge, the Catholic Fellowship Disability Network, Colours of Redbridge, Redbridge Forum, Snaresbrook Arts Project, the Stowe Brothers, and Well Enterprises. So yeah, if you do usually come along to the festival, even if you don't, but you plan to attend next year, which I would definitely recommend because it's my favourite day of the year, please do come down because we would like views from absolutely everyone. We want the festival to look like how the community want it to look. So yeah, if you are available, then please give us a call and book to come along. And you get a free lunch, so what more could you want? And that is the end of page 9. Page 10 and 11 are part of a 2-part flyer. So page 10, at the top, there is a photo on the right-hand side of 2 forms. One of them is a universal credit claim form, and the second one is a job application. And on top of that forms, there are about 6 £20 notes and then some loose change and a pen beside it. And on the left-hand side, we have a One Place East logo and the London Borough of Redbridge logo. And then in a green text box with white text, talk to Redbridge Council, drop in and one-to-one advice sessions. And underneath, on a white background with black text, One Place East are delighted to be hosting Redbridge Council, who will be holding another one of their popular community drop-in events, giving residents the opportunity to speak directly with council teams and get support on a range of local issues. Representatives from Work Redbridge, the Redbridge Welfare Benefits team, and the Anti-Poverty team will be on hand for a 2-hour session designed to make it easy for residents to access advice and guidance. The format of those 2 hours, so from 11 a.m. till 11:40 a.m, we will have an open drop-in and discussion where anyone can come along, ask questions and raise any council-related matters. And then from 11:40 till 1 p.m, we have bookable 20-minute slots with a representative from one of the 3 services for more focused one-to-one support. So this is a great opportunity to speak directly with Redbridge Council teams and find out what support is available and get practical advice tailored to your needs. So the upcoming session dates are Tuesday the 25th of November and Tuesday the 16th of December. So both sessions will be held at the One Place East office from 11 until 1. And that is the end of page 10, but I will continue on to page 11, which then gives you a breakdown about the 3 services. So Work Redbridge offers free employment and skills support for residents. So whether you're looking for work, considering a career change, or want to improve your skills, the team can help you with job searches, CVs, interview preparation, training opportunities, and connections with local employers. The Redbridge Welfare Benefits team provides advice and guidance on the full range of benefits and financial support available. They can help residents understand their entitlements, assist you with applications, and offer support with benefit-related queries or appeals. And then the Anti-Poverty team are focused on helping residents maximise their income and manage the cost of living. The team can check eligibility for financial assistance, offer money management guidance, and connect people with wider support services. The team lead, will also be available to discuss any general council-related inquiries, signposting residents to the right departments or services for further help. So that's a bit of information about the free services that will be attending from the council. So yeah, as it says, the anti-poverty team can help you with general council-related inquiries. So it doesn't have to be specifically about poverty or cost of living. So if you would like to book a 20-minute slot with any of those free services, so they'll all be represented at the session, you can either scan the QR code on screen, or you can visit www.oneplaceeast.org/LBR drop-in. For support with booking, you can contact the One Place East office. You can contact me on my mobile at 07944 119 899, or you can email info@oneplaceeast.org. And that is the end of page 11. Page 12, which you'll be pleased to know, is the last page of the newsletter, but we do have inserts. So the top half of the page is a flyer for our next run-up Service User Network meeting, which is on Monday the 17th of November from 6 till 7:30pm, and that is held via Zoom. We have a guest speaker who is Rosemary Jackson. So Rosemary delivers the Expert Patient Programme as a NELFT volunteer tutor and will share her valuable first-hand experience of navigating medical care in our online Zoom session. Having lived with long-term health conditions for much of her adult life, she is aware of the frustrations both patients and medical staff face when trying to manage chronic illness. Join us for her valuable insight into the challenges patients face. To book, please visit www.tinyurl.com/SU network. You can phone Sue on 07939 975 763. You can contact the One Place East office, or you can email runup@oneplaceeast.org. And there is also a QR code that can be scanned to take you straight to the booking. As always, we have an advert for what you're listening to now, which is our One Place East Talking newsletter. Just letting people know that they can access that on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and of course on our website. Then there is a little section for those who get the paper version through the post, just trying to encourage them to sign up for the email version to save paper, save trees, save the planet, and also save us on printing costs. And then there are the social media logos for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Spotify and YouTube, and it has follow us at One Place East. And then as always, our funder logos, which are London Borough of Redbridge, North East London NHS, MOPAC, Cab We Awarding Body, Colours of Redbridge, the Community Fund, which is part of the National Lottery, and Lloyds Bank Foundation. And then we have our registered office, our registered charity number, and our company limited by guarantee number. And at the very bottom, it says produced by Jodie Roast, which is myself. And that is the end of page 12. So we have two inserts with this newsletter. The first insert is a flyer, which at the top has a One Place East and a London Borough of Redbridge logo. So we're working in partnership to deliver this workshop. And it says, come and speak to local councillors and have your say about proposed changes to disabled parking in Redbridge. And then the left-hand side of that, just under the logos, there is one of the street post signs for disabled badge holders only, for like a parking sign. And then underneath it has Redbridge Council are proposing changes to disabled parking bays in Redbridge. In order to try and improve availability, they propose a new maximum stay of 2 hours, which is no return within 1 hour, and this would generally apply to existing disabled parking bays that are near shopping areas. Then it has come and join us on Tuesday the 4th of November from 4 till 6pm at the One Place East office. And it has no booking required, so you don't need to book, just turn up. So if you are a blue badge holder and you are living in Redbridge, please do try and come along if you can, because your views are definitely important. And on the right hand side of that, there is a parking space which has got a white marker of someone in a wheelchair, so the disabled parking sign, just to show what the meeting is about. So yeah, if you are available on Tuesday the 4th from 4 to 6, please do join us. Insert number 2 is an invitation to our annual general meeting. So that is being held on Tuesday the 2nd of December from 7 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. and that will be held at Studio 2 of Redbridge Central Library, Clements Road, Ilford, Essex, IG1 1EA. We will be providing a buffet, so booking is required for catering purposes. If you would like to book, please contact 0208 925 2435 or email info@oneplaces.org. It does also have a section underneath that says we're looking for new trustees for our board. If you are interested and want to know more, please contact Margaret Summers on 0208 925 2435. So that is an official invitation to our AGM. So thank you for listening to the October 2025 edition number 29 of our Talking newsletter. If you would like more information on anything in this newsletter or would like support with booking onto any of the events and workshops, etc., please do contact the One Place East office on 0208 925 2435. You can email info@oneplaceeast.org. If you would prefer to contact via mobile, text, WhatsApp, etc., you can contact myself, Jodie, on my mobile number of 07944 119 899. And thank you again for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you all in November. Take care.